All right, so I'm now going to create a video from the start of creating a page, putting a gallery in it, and then go ahead and hang it on the menu too. So we're going to do all three of those things in one. So first of all, I'm going to create a new page, the page I'm actually going to put it in, and I'm also going to name it the same thing that I'm going to name the gallery, and the page is Test Gallery. So I'm going to have all three of those the same name. All right, so I'm going to go to New Page, and I'm just going to simply call it Test Gallery, and I'm going to go ahead and publish it, so it's saved. All right, so I'm just going to type Test Gallery, and I'm going to publish it. Okay, so it's not attached to anything. It's part of the site, but you can't get to it at this point. All right, so now as this is saving, I'm going to go down and go to Gallery, which is down here at the bottom. And I'm going to add gallery or images. Okay, and I'm going to call this one Test Gallery. And I want to import it from a folder, but if you're going to look here that's where I'm going to put them, is under FTP here. There is nothing there. So there's nothing to import at this point. Okay? So I'm still on that gallery, but I'm going to go add those images. So I've already opened up FileZilla, and I've connected to my site. This is my desktop. It's called Test Gallery. And here, this is the file directory of the site. So I'm going to go down to where it says WP Content. And I'm going to go to the folder where here it says FTP here. And if you notice, there's nothing in it, like we knew that. Now I can either go drag it from here to the other side, or I can just drag it from my desktop. Either way I do it, once I put it over here, I should get a green arrow. Not getting the green arrow. That's right, there we go. So I'll just pull it over from here. Now, you know what, it did it anyway. I guess it did it because it already popped up. So I'm going to cancel that. So I'm going to stop this. No, I'm going to skip it. Okay. So I'm going to skip it anyway. But it is uploading, and it continues to upload until this goes, until the green, it was a bright green. I don't know if we saw that or not, but once it stopped, then all the pictures are there. So they are now uploaded into the site, so I can close this down. All right, so now I want to refresh this. Because the pictures aren't going to be there, but I want to see if Test Gallery is still there. Nope, didn't save it. So I guess I should upload them first. All right, so I'm going to go retype Test Gallery. Okay, and now I'm going to go back down to Import Folder, and under FTP here, there's my Test Gallery. So I'm going to click on that. If you look now, the button said Import Test Gallery. All right, and now it's uploading, as you can see over here. It'll probably take about 30 seconds, and all those files will be uploaded. Now all those files are about 400K, so they're pretty small. Because the bigger the files are and the more files there are, the longer this process takes. It doesn't matter how many or how big you have, it's going to take you a while to do it. Okay? All right, so I'm going to close that out. Everything is uploaded, so it said 18 images are in there. All right, so now I'm going to go back to that page that I saved. With all pages. You could have done add new at this point and start all over, but I'm going to go to date because it'll sort it by date. And there's my page that I did it, or that I created. So right now it's just a blank page, there's nothing in it. But now I'm going to go add that gallery. So if you look over here, I'm just going to go to the green one that says attach NextGEN Gallery to post. So I'm going to attach that. I clicked on it, now it's going to go find all the galleries. I like doing the NextGEN Pro thumbnail grid, this one. Okay, now you need to go, what would you like to display? Well, we want a gallery. And I'm going to click on galleries here. So I selected the gallery. Now I go to here. Now it pulls them up for me. And usually the one you just added is at the bottom. So I'm going to go down and grab test gallery. Custom display settings. I usually go to yes, and I do them so they're 120 by 90, and that's in pixels. Okay. I don't want to crop thumbnails because then if I want them to stay the right size. And images per page, we had 18. I usually put it out to 200 just to make sure that if there are 200 pictures in there, that's how many I do. And I don't put over 200 either. Okay. Enable proofing. Keep those on no. I think that's the best place to do it. We want to keep all the images, so I don't worry about that. Just go to the bottom. You got to click save. Okay. So now we've created it. If you look, the first image is going to pop up. So that is our first image of our gallery. Okay, I have to make sure I click update. And now it's going to make sure that that is saved to the gallery. And I would make sure once this is fully updated, we're going to go view it. But I would go view it a couple times or just hit refresh so it gets saved in the cache. That way when everybody else goes to load it, it loads a lot faster. Because the first couple times the page loads slowly. This only has 15 pages and the pictures are pretty small. So they're going to still load pretty quickly. Okay. So if you look, they're not loading very fast at this point, even though they were small pages. Or small pictures, and there are only 18 of them, so not real fast, but once they've been loaded more than once, it goes significantly faster. Like, okay, so we're getting there, and obviously the more pictures you have on there, the longer it's going to take. But the first page load is much slower than every other one after that, so. Now, if you look at it, so it arranged them. It would put a maximum of 200 on there. And that 120 by 90, it's 120 this direction, 90 this direction. You can make them bigger or smaller. But the nice thing with this gallery, when it's set up, when you click on it, is if you look over here, it's just taking a minute to load it. And they're all loading. As I said, the first time you do it, it's not real fast, but after that, then the page loads the page load time decreases significantly. Actually, I'm going to click on one of these because I think they usually load up a little bit faster once they're there. Of course, I could be a liar here. All right, but these would allow you to look at each of the pictures. There you go. So there's one, and you just keep going left and right. You can see them all. Okay? All right, click on this. They're gone, and then, nice thing is with this is if people want to download anything, is drag and drop it to the desktop. Okay, so I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to reload it one more time, and you'll see as it usually loads the second time a little bit faster, and usually after you've done it a couple times, there you go, significantly faster that time. So they're all loaded now. First one's a slow load, and then they're saved in the cache. So the time to do it is pretty minimal after that. Okay, the last thing I want to do is I want to go to my menu. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and go to the menu. It'll take me back to the dashboard or the back end. Okay, and here's the menu structure. Is if we went and looked at the home page. It's on Mighty Coronation. If we went and looked at that page, you're going to see that there are only a couple of menu items, the home, blog, tribes, Hilushka. The ones that stick furthest to the left are the ones that appear up there. I use it on that in Longhouse. So if you look at that, those are the ones in Nation Documents. So I'm going to hang this under the 216 galleries, just so you see where we're going to put it. Okay, so I'll click back here. And now, if you look here, it says pages. The most recent was that one, was the test gallery. So I'm going to add it to the menu. Okay, it's been added, but it always adds it down at the bottom. And now I'm just going to drag it up to that 2016. Okay, and if I put it out here, it's too high of a menu ranking. If I put it down here, and by the way, I can move it anywhere, but I'm just going to put the test gallery right there. And now the only thing I do is make sure I save it. Now it's essentially on the menu. So when I go back to this page and I refresh, and now I go to galleries 2016, there it is, it's hanging right there. And we'll go to it, and you notice the page load, hopefully it's a little bit faster. I think it's my connection here at work is not real fast, but there it is. Okay? All right, hope this one helps. So we uploaded the pictures, we created a gallery, we put it on a page, and then we hung the page on the menu once we saved it all. Hope this helps. Thanks.